guys, this is Miss Robinson. I'm really excited. We're going to start with our first math lesson, and today's math lesson is going to be about 10 more, 10 less, 1 more, and 1 less than any given number. By the end of the video, you're going to be able to tell the pattern between 10 more, 10 less, 1 more, 1 less. And then you'll be able to do some mental math very easily based on these patterns that you'll notice. So before we get started, you should have already written down your template in your notebook for your note taking. And as you'll remember from before, this side is where you're going to write down your keywords, and then this side is where we're going to write the description or the definition of what we are talking about. So today the key word that you're going to write right here is 10 more, 10 less, 1 more, 1 less. So I want you to pause the video and go ahead and write that right now. Okay, so you should have written down 10 more, 10 less, and 1 more, 1 less. So on your description side of your notebook, you're going to need to write down noticing patterns between numbers. So we're noticing 10 more, 10 less, 1 more, 1 less, and we're noticing patterns between those numbers. So pause the video and make sure you write this down. Here is my hundreds chart that we will be looking at. You already know how to count with this hundreds chart, and you should have one with you tonight this exact same hundreds chart. We're not going to go through and count them because you already know how to count to 100 and you already know how to count past 100 to 120. So what we're going to do first is we're going to go ahead and we're going to pick a number. And the number I'm going to pick is the number 36. Can you find the number 36 on your hundreds chart? Okay. So I see the number 36 right here on my hundreds chart. I'm going to go ahead and draw a square around my 36, and I'm going to use a marker so it's easy to see it. So I have drawn my square around my 36, and you'll see it right there. And this time we're going to look at the first thing we wrote in our notebook, and the first thing we wrote was 10 more than. If we're writing 10 more than 36, then should the number get bigger or should it get smaller? If you said the number should get bigger, then you're correct. So we're going to count up 10 numbers. So let's see here. We have 36, and we're going to count up 10 numbers. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we counted up 10 numbers, and we're at the number 46. So we're going to draw a square around the number 46. Okay. Did you draw your square around your number 46? Okay, so I noticed that my 36 is right there with the purple square, and then the number 46, which is 10 more, is right below. So 10 more than 36 is 46. Now we need to look at the next one, which is 10 less than. So I'm going to ask you the same question I asked earlier. We're looking at the number 36. If I ask for 10 less than, am I looking for a number that is bigger or that is smaller than 36? So if you said smaller, then you're correct. So 36, if we're looking for 10 less than 36, we're looking for a smaller number. So we need to count the numbers that get smaller than 36. So here we go. Here's 36. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the number that is 10 less than 36 is the number 26. Okay, so if you look at this right here, you'll see that 10 more than 36 is 46. 10 less than 36 is 26. Do you see a pattern with these three numbers? So if you look at this chart here, you might see a pattern. These three numbers. One pattern I noticed with the place value is that the ones place value stays the same. I have 6, 6, and 6. However, on the tens place value, it's different. We have a 26, a 36, and a 46. Okay. If you haven't made the connection already, what we were doing is that we were changing the tens place value. If you were asking for 10 more, then the tens place value would change. So looking at these two numbers, we see that the tens place value changes when we ask for 10 more or 10 less. Now we're going to look at one more or one less for each of these numbers. So let's look at 36 one more time. We want to figure out one more than 36. Do you think that the ones place value will change or the tens place value will change? If you said the ones place value, then you're correct. So we're doing one more than 36. More is bigger, so we're going to go one more than 36, which is 37, because we moved one number over. So we have 37. We're going to go ahead and draw a square around 37. And you'll notice that the 7 changed from 6 to 7. Do you see that? Okay. So you're going to see that the ones place value changed here from 36 to 37. Now if we do 1 less than 36, we're going to go to the smaller number. 1 less than goes this way. So 1, and we're going to 35. So we're going to draw a square around 35 because 35 is 1 less than 36. So you should have 36. 1 less than 36 is 35. 1 more than 36 is 37. 10 more than 36 is 46. And 10 more than 36 is 26. Make sure that at the bottom of your paper that you explain to me what you learned in your video today. You can do a problem. You can explain with words. Those are your two ways that you can explain it. You can do a practice problem, or you can explain in words what we learned in our flipped video today. All right? Okay, well, I'll see you tomorrow in class. Bye, guys.